Excuse me. Alright, I gotta share this real quick. Let's see. What's up, bro? That's such a strong line. Such a strong line. Wow, you were first. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. You were first. I had a feeling you would be. Let me send this to Levi real quick. Hey, where's Levi? There we go. Dude, the show's so good, bro. You gotta watch more of it. You gotta watch more. Don't think I have any servers for Magic the Gathering. Let me check real quick, though. I don't think any of these... I just do so much Union Arena and everything else. Oh, MTG at home? Maybe they let people promote? Notifications is turned on. Wow, you're a true fan. Magic Gathering of the Dweebs. Don't drown the other channels. I definitely don't want to get reported on anything, so I probably won't post anything in here. Kind of just waiting to see everyone else get on from the shop. Who else is here? It says 2. Probably start up here in a second anyways, regardless. Because this is going to take a while. I got to do the whole box. It's going to be tough. Oh my god. You know, I don't think I have very many. That'll be fun. Got all these bots adding me. I think there's people from League of Legends, and I just need to ban all these people. Alright, let's go back to the channel. Alright, so I don't know how to flip my camera, so...
Can you not do that? You'll blunt them. Ooh, do you hear that, lads?
Is the music too loud? The Hobbit OST, Caleb? That's what I have in the background. I just know normally that's pretty loud. This particular song is kind of loud. It's a good one. It's a good one. Bilbo Baggins, thanks. Too loud? It's better? Tina says too loud. That particular song was too loud. This is good, okay? Got the collector pack. I'm gonna save this one for last. What game are you playing? Trying to wait for Levi to get in here. If he doesn't jump in soon, he's probably eating dinner. So if Levi doesn't jump in, I'll probably go ahead and do it without him. But I know he was the main one that wanted to do this. Gonna use this for a little bit of content and stuff, so. Trying to get my brother in too before I do it. Black Ops 2? Hell yeah. Dang, TJ said he's still at work. I was waiting for him to get in. Jeez. Oh, he's at the freaking. He's working at the country club, the club. No. The club? Yeah, don't miss those days. Well, TJ's not going to jump in. And Levi's not here, so that's on Levi. But he's probably working or eating dinner with his family. So, all right, so I got a Hobbit pack. I know this quality is not great. I try to flip it, but that's the best I could get the resolution and the box here. So, I'll go this pretty quick. Try to go through some different cards that I really want. I already pulled one of the best cards that I want. This is my cool Japanese knife that Tina's brother got me. I got this new one too, but I don't like using this one as much. This one's like actually nice and clean, and this one's like a little. I like this one more. You want a dwarf deck? You told me you wanted a Bilbo deck, so I guess I can pull this up for you guys. All the decks. Let's see, MTG builder. So I want to build a Smaug deck here, which I already got cards for. Gandalf Hobbit deck, a dwarf deck, and a Bilbo deck. But my brother never told me what Bilbo deck he wanted to build. But I could build the Hobbits and let him do it too, or the dwarves. This is the commander I'm thinking about for the dwarves. And Bilbo has so many different versions, and honestly, it'd be a lot harder to build a Bilbo deck. But he does have a lot of really cool cards. I like this one a lot. This is one of the new ones where he's actually young. This is also a really cool one. Bilbo's got a lot of cool cards. This is him older, retired. This is actually probably the best one. But yeah, I'll probably build both anyways, Flippin'. You can just pick which one you want. But the Bilbo one would be pretty cool. This is like him being older. But they gave him like his best art is like probably that one. This one's pretty cool. Food and stuff. So, but you know, obviously I'm building Smaug and Gandalf for me. I already have my whole Smaug deck pretty much built on Archidec. And I'll show you guys real quick. You know, at the end, I did actually get a really cool Smaug, but let me open up this thing. Let's do this. If I pull anything cool, I'll put it up. I'll show like the hits from every pack. But let's see what we get. This thing's pretty sharp. I love this thing. I know the quality's not great. I'll move it up for you guys, but oh, I should have brought a bag. Rookie mistake. So these box toppers are a really, really big deal. You could pull some some heat in these things. Maybe I'll save that to last too. Little anticipation for the night. I'm gonna go ahead and pull all the packs out, and we'll open it like this. This box art got some really cool things on it, to be honest. I like it a lot. I have cards everywhere all over my desk, trying to get ready for this. Let's see. I need a lot of dwarves. I need a lot of Gandalfs. I need a lot of cards. Markwood Meditator, Magnificent Inn, Rover Wanderers, Smaug's Fury. That's a pretty cool card. I like that one a lot. Gollum, Giant Boulder, Nori, that's a dwarf. He's a dwarf bard. A large bear, Ravenflock, the Mountain King's Return. Got our first mythic, Elrond. Pretty cool card. I like Elrond a lot. That's a nice one. Elrond. Oh, yeah. The Sackville Bagginses. That's a pretty cool one, too. I like that one a lot. This is the people who were at Bilbo's house in the book taking over, and he had to prove that he was still alive. So a nice rare. It's not bad. A Wargling. Good first pack. The Mountain King's Return. Really cool saga. I like this one a lot. Recruit. Got a bunch of other things going on for it. I'm not going to sort anything other than, I guess, the rares. And I'll go back through and sort this so you guys don't have to look at it. But getting, good rare and a mythic in this pack. It's pretty good. Not bad at all. All right. Next pack. Addercob. Oin the Brave. Pretty cool one. Bilbo's Deadly Slice. An Easy Partings. Dwarven Provisioner. Warling. Gundabag. Opportunist. Thorin's Last Stand. Woodland Weaver. Snowslope Hunter. Beeford. Gollum. All right, nice. Another mythic already. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool one. I like this Gollum a lot. Gollum Riddle Master. As he enters, choose odd or even. 0 is even. When an opponent casts a spell with mana value of the chosen quality, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Put a +1/+1 counter Gollum. Each opponent loses 2 life, gain 2 life, or draw a card. That's pretty good. Out of the box toppers, you can hit a reprint of the One Ring, which is obviously like the biggest thing. And then just a lot of other really good cards, like the Orcish Bowmasters has a box topper alt art. There's a lot of really good. It's really where a lot of the value is for the set is in those box toppers packs right here. But mainly, you probably want to pull that. I wonder if I could change this to be zoomed in at all for you guys. It's about as much as it'll let me do it. Let me see. Hold on. No, won't let me zoom in anymore. I can't set my camera up any other way because I feel like I'm having to. Try to. Wonder if I can do this. Hold on. Oh, that's letting me do it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's better. That's a lot better. Nice. Okay then. Now we're cooking. You guys actually see it a little bit. Wonder if I can flip it. Ooh, there we go. Even better. Now you guys can see it like I'm seeing it, I guess. Is that better? Y'all like that better? Now y'all can actually like see it with me, I guess. A little bit more as I'm opening it. Try to bring it out a little bit more. Sweet, cool. Might have to move it down a little bit. There we go. I hope that's better. Alright, so we got Esgaref Garrison, so Wanderers, Hobbit Hole, Oin the Large, or Oin the Brave, Ravening Wargs, Gandalf. I love Gandalf. Love him. He has Ward 3, which is awesome. Obviously, he costs 5. Pay 6. Gandalf's honor shuffles him into their library and draws 3 cards, which is not bad. They try to kill him, bring him out, but I need him for my Gandalf deck, so pretty cool. I like that one. So far, Levi, you've missed me pulling not anything crazy. We got Mirkwood Pathfinder, Grushin Teeth, Bard the Bowman, really good card. Riddles in the Dark, a cool rare. I like this one a lot. Obviously, Bilbo in the scene with Gollum in the book. But this art, I don't know if y'all can see that one very well, has like Gollum's sneaky eyes in the background, which is really, really cool. Really cool card. I like that one a lot. It's a good rare. Bolg the North. This is who I'm thinking about building for my orc or goblin kind of commander, but I don't know who I really want to build for that yet. But that's a good uncommon. I'll pull that one out because it's a shiny uncommon. I won't pull out the Gandalf yet because I don't really need to do all that. So far, Levi, you missed only 2 packs. So you missed the Sackville Baggases, which I can show off to y'all now a little bit better now that I fixed the camera to be a little bit cooler. The Sackville Baggins is Gollum, Riddle Master, which I really, really kind of want to build something with him too because this is a good mythic for the set. And then Elrond, the Moon Reader. It's a beautiful card. Very pretty. I like this one. Those are our 2 mythics in rare so far. The Riddles of the Darks are rare, and these are just some notable uncommons that I'll keep to the side. And then Bard the Bowman. Obviously need to pull the there's like a really busted Bard that's a commander. I mean, this guy's really good too, but man, Bard in this set is really good. Him and his wife are really good, and I know Levi wants to build the bigger one, so if I pull one, I'll definitely try to let him have it so he can build one. The pack art is so crazy too. It's so cool. Like, look at the pack art. Super nice. Build Tina the Gollum deck. She's kind of scared of Gollum, I think. Yeah, I need to pull you the showcase one. So we got Plundered the Troll Halls. Obviously a cool part of the show. Vow to Erebor, Addercop, Oin the Brave again. Man, we already pulled 3 of him in like 3 or 4 packs. Bilbo's Deadly Slice. That's a cool art. Bilbo putting in some work on some spiders. Destroy target creature instant. That's not bad. Pretty cool. Hobbit Hole. Stir up trouble. Ooh, nice. Cool full art. Dreaded Bat Cloud. Cost 3 less to cast if a creature died this turn. Flying Death Touch. Probably not one of the better full arts I probably want from the set, but not bad. Iron Hills Blacksmith. This is really, really good for the any equipment-based decks because it has that really good effect to when it enters, create a colorless artifact, equipment, token, name, axe. And a lot of the dwarves do this. They actually bring down an axe and let you, equip them. And this guy actually has double strike, which is pretty good. Yep. Oh, yeah. Thranduil. All right. Thranduil, Sindarian Liege. Really cool card. This is not the big Thranduil, but, man, yeah, this is a cool card. Oh, Gloin, the Mighty. Nice. Gloin, cool art here. Wow, that's a nice art. Who is he beating up? Oh, he's like swinging backwards and accidentally hitting a goblin. That's actually pretty good. But at the beginning of your first main phase, add 2. That's pretty good. He comes down for 4. It's not a bad one. Bilbo is the man. My brother loves Bilbo, so I need to build him a Bilbo deck. We got Down in the Valley. Really good for landfall rare. And then a common Nori, but a foil Nori and a nice land. Put that down here. I'll show off the treasure just so you guys can see it. This is just part of the treasure that's in Smaug's hall, and then a human soldier. Oh my god, the art for this set is amazing. It's actually really, really good. Iron Heels Stalwart. When this creature enters, attach target equipment you control to one target creature you control. That's pretty good. I mean, it costs 6, so crude bent blade, long lay, nuisance, Esgorath garrison. I'm surprised these guys are not stronger considering like how crazy strong they are and kind of the lore. War tactics, Dory. Everybody likes Dory. When he enters, he creates a treasure token, so he's going in my Smaug deck. Smaug has... my deck is going to have some dwarves in it with Smaug, which is pretty cool, just because they make treasures. And I think it's a good theme. My Smaug deck's not going to be, like, busted, but it'll be a lot of fun for me. Oh, Galleon, the Elven King's Butler, is in the book. Night Hall Pursuers, cool art. Lake Town Mariners. It's a venture card, really cool. Bard's Company, I know this is a good card. You may cast a spell as though it had flash if you control a human. Other creatures get +1/+1, and when this creature enters or attacks, recruit. Recruit is a really, really good mechanic. It's really nice. Ooh, Dane. Definitely needed that. 2 double rare pack. Heck yeah. Dane Ironfoot. Yeah. He's really good. When Dane enters, create a colorless artifact equipment token named Axe. Like I said, they all make the axes like that. And you get to attach it to a creature when it comes in. When he attacks, each equipped attacking creature gains double strike, which is really good. Like, I need another copy of this for Cloud. Man, that's a good one. I need this big time for the dwarf deck. And like I said, if my brother ends up wanting the dwarf deck, I'll just let him play it instead of me. If he likes that better than Bilbo. It'd actually probably be more fun of a deck he like. Goblin Army. I'll need a lot of these tokens. And Human Soldier. The packs with Gandalf I want to open last. I don't know. I love Gandalf. Gandalf and Sauron. Which I'll finally be building a Sauron deck. I have my Sauron card over here somewhere. Oh no. I moved it somewhere. Well, I had cards everywhere. Sauron's gone. Whatever. Where's he at? Yeah. So, I think I actually got this cool art of Sauron from the first set from Corey a long time ago. And I've been waiting to build it. And it's going to be a mass army deck. That's all I'm doing is massing the armies. Which would be really, really cool. Alright. Magnificent End. This is a really sad card for me. Because obviously it's Smaug getting taken out by Bard on the front of the card. So it's a really cool card. And obviously deals 5 damage to target creature. Warg Tactics, Iron Hill Stalwart, Bilbo's Daily Slice. Uneasy Partings. The Gundabag Opportunist. Really cool art for a Goblin Rogue. Patient Instructors. Good Human. Giant Boulder. Troop of Ponies. Obviously, the ponies are a really big, important part for the hobbits in the book. Ooh, I got the cool art for Bilbo. Heck yeah. This is a really nice art. I like this one a lot. Bilbo Luck Weaver. Obviously, one of his names that, you know, he tells Smaug. He has a lot of different names. Underhill and stuff like that. But this is a really cool Bilbo. This is probably one of the ones I thought about building for my brother. Because he can't be blocked, which is cool. So maybe you just build him up with a lot of cool equipments. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card, discard a card. So, but yeah, this art is really cool. I love this art a lot. With the keys and sneaking in and everything. And then you can play this as the Burglar's Plot or just cast him, either or. But I think this one is the mono Bilbo that probably has the most potential, but probably not like the most like hardcore art my brother might like. But the art is really nice. It's a solid full art uncommon. We got Beaufort, Reliable Guardian. Lifelink, another dwarf, really cool uncommon. The Lonely Mountain, yes. It's a rare land, and I need a couple copies of this. Look how cool this one is. Obviously, it has to do with dwarves, because the dwarves are from the Lonely Mountain. It enters tap unless you control an equipment, which is great, because you're going to run a lot of equipments with your dwarves, and your dwarves make the axes anyways, which gives you equipment. And you can pay 4 and a red, tap it, create a 2/2 red dwarf creature token. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each equipment you control. So you're always going to have to pay the red. But just paying 1 red and tapping this to get a dwarf is actually really good. Because it doesn't make you sack the land. So this land is really, really good for the dwarf strategy. Bilbo's Daily Slice, which is a really cool art. Nice art. Iron Heels. Cool land. Obviously important for the dwarves. Yeah, that's a good art. Oh, an Enduring Story. So this is a new mechanic for the set. They buried Doran deep beneath the mountain, and Bard laid the Arkenstone upon his breast. There let it lie till the mountain falls, he said. May it bring good fortune to all his folk that dwell hereafter. Very cool art on this Enduring Story. I love this a lot. And then just the dwarf on the back. Really cool. But you get an Enduring Story by having, I think, 3 or more historic things out at the moment. Levi, my raft deck, put in work the other day, won 2 games. He did win 2 games. He beat us pretty bad, actually. Really, really bad. But it was fun. I like that deck. You just come out swinging. Dwarven Provisioners, the Warling. This Warling is actually kind of cute in a creepy way. I don't think Tina would like him or not. So Tina tried to pick us up a cat today at the gym. I don't think she'd be picking up this Warling Wolf right here. It's kind of... He doesn't look very friendly. Pinecone Strike. Oh, that's such a cool part in the book, in the movie. Obviously, when they're on top of the trees and Gandalf gives them the power to make the pinecones on fire and stuff. Reverend How, Confiscate and Behother. Oh, it's him washing the dishes. That's cool art. Mirkwood Nurturer, Well-Worn Spatula. Stir Up Trouble. Sound the Trumpets. Really cool counterspell. No, you love him? The little guy? He looks... he looks kind of scary. Tina, if you like him, I'll put it to the side for you. Oh, another Bard the Bowman. Not the right Bard, but another one. Yeah, that Wolf Commander is crazy. Nasty little rabbits. Y'all know I love rabbits. Some of my favorite creatures. I love them. That's not bad. Pretty solid. If this was legendary, I would build it 100%. I'd build a rabbit one. Chief Ward Company. That's a good rare. That card's really good for the wolf deck. Front Porch Sentries. Just some creepy goblins. Pretty cool art, though. The art is so good in this set. And then Mirkwood. Obviously, you know, evil infecting the woods, making Mirkwood be just not a great place to be. Treasure. Really cool that this one's treasure. A little more common part, because this is just their coats, obviously, in the show, but really cool art. And then we got an elf token. Yeah, that wolf one is crazy. Hold on. Spotify went away. I want my Hobbit music. Okay, I think we're good. Bilbo's Deadly Slice, Uneasy Partings, Dwarven Provisioner, The Warling Again, Pinecone Strike, Reverent How, Patient Instructor. Ooh, full art of Thorin's Last Stand. I think that this particular one is the same one from the scene boxes that you can get. So, not cool that I pulled it in here, but I still like the art a lot, and it's really good. It's not bad. I just hate that you only get to choose one. If this was choose two, it'd be, you know, really, really good. Or choose 1, 2 times or something. I just feel like it's a little overpriced for the mana cost. But I love the art. Big time. These arts are really... Old Fat Spider Can't See Me. Huh. Target creature you control gains hexproof as long as this saga remains on the battlefield. Prevent all damage that be dealt up to one target creature for as long as this saga remains on the battlefield. Draw a card. Draw a card. That's not bad. That's pretty cool. Stone by Sunlight, which is... Let me do this one more time. That way I can hold it a little more comfortable for me. Stone by Sunlight. Till in the turn, target creature becomes an artifact in addition to its other types and gains indestructible, which is a really cool scene in the show. Obviously, the trolls getting turned into stone because Bilbo is so smart and cool. That's some disrespect to Spider Queen. Yeah, that art is... I mean, that's a cool one. Fearsome Goblin Pair. Cool art here. Ooh, we got a Bulk's Company. Another card art from the scene box that you can get. It's actually not bad. This card is pretty good for making mana. You just sacrifice a goblin and you get 2 mana and it has haste. So you can play down a goblin turn 1, play this on turn 2, sack that goblin. Now you got 2 more mana to play around with. Thranduil. I thought this was the big one for a second. I'm not going to lie, but a really pretty art for Thranduil here. Foil and full art. And then we got a Goblin Town. Obviously, very, very cool part of the show when they're going through Khazad-dûm in there. And then on an adventure, obviously, Bilbo on an adventure. After an adventure resolves, you may place the exile card here. You may cast a permanent spell from exile. Pretty cool. Alright. Just throwing the packs on the ground. All right. Lake Town Lookout. Ordinary Bear. Goblin Town Flunkies. It's actually a pretty good goblin. Great Fierce Bee. How is this the first con we pulled this common? What a cute card. Whenever one or more creatures die, scry one. That's such a cute card. Holy crap. This might be one of my favorite ones. Great Fierce Bee. Tina probably want that one. I'll put it to the side. Lakeshore Apothecary. When you draw a second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this card. And that's each turn, not just your turn. Nori, Teller of Tales. I need one of those. Old Grush. Another Gandalf the Wizard. We have one of those. Dwarven Mauler. Definitely needed this one. This card goes crazy in equipment decks. It just says your equipment abilities you activate that target this creature cost 2 less to activate, which is really, really good. Not a bad card at all. The Chief Warg. This is a good card. I like this guy a lot. It has Menace, and whenever you attack while you control a creature at 4 or greater, you draw a card and lose a life. So, not bad. Really good one. Bees deck in every card game. Yeah, he probably liked that one. Dwarven Matic. So this is the pickaxe for the dwarves. When it enters, you get to attach it to a dwarf. So definitely going in the deck. And then equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Ward 1. And the dwarf commander I want to make gives everything Ward 1 anyways, which is really cool. So I definitely want this card for the deck. Bilbo's Gambit. I've heard a lot of people talking about this card maybe being really crazy. It's like a white counter spell, and it's pretty good. It's really, really good, I think. And we'll see how. Like this is a really good card to have. Going in Miss Bumbleflower for sure. It's a strong card. Uncommon, Bomber, everyone's favorite. This is the really chubby dwarf with the long mustache beard thing that wraps around. He doesn't untap during your untap step unless you have an enduring story, which is why he's like the lazy one, which fits his character really well. And then the plains and the stone boulder. Oh, and the dragon token. Sweet. Nice. Definitely wanted that one. Getting some good stuff so far. We started off really hot with 2 mythics kind of back to back. So, Bomber. Alright. The counterspell, Lake Town Lookout, Ordinary Bear, Goblin Flunky, the Bee again. Now we're seeing the Bee. Duskwatch Hunter, not one we've seen before. Can't be blocked by tokens. Interesting. And when it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So you can come out and make him a 4/2 if you really wanted to. Dory, I need that. It enters, creates treasure token. I'm glad I got 2 of those. Bothersome Noisemaker. This is a really cool art for the goblins. When you cast a non-creature spell, amass goblins 1. This is going to go so hard in that Sauron deck I was telling y'all to build. Like, this is a really, really, really good card. I'm really happy to pull one of those. Thranduil's Decree. Obviously, not liking the dwarves being there, putting them in jail. Counter target spell. If a permanent spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost for as long as it... Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Counter something really big for 6 and then play it for free. That's crazy. Wow. It's really crazy. Key to the side door, obviously, how they're getting out. I see a lot of people will be hyped up about this card. Ballin, Lore Master. Really good for the dwarves. Good rare. Little Bear. If that's not a cute card, don't know what is. When this enters, untap another target bear you control. If that creature is a bear, put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, untap another creature you control. If it is a bear, get the counter. Not bad. Swing in with your bears, flash this in, restand the bears so you can block again. It's a cute card. Probably get that one to Tina. Elven King's Hall, Bird Soldier, flying. Everyone knows the birds. Very, very powerful. Ooh, and the axe. All right, so here, cool. This is the token equipment. There's a couple different of these, so this is the really cool one with him on there. That's a cool axe. All right, need some more mythics. We got plenty of rares. Moment of Glory. Wood Elves, Tidings of War. I don't think we've seen that one, but that goes in the Sauron deck I'm trying to build. Goblin Bard. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card. I sent this one to Corey the other night because that's a really mean card. You can bounce this in and out and just keep making each opponent discard a card. It's kind of crazy the mana value you get for that. Play it for 2. They have to discard 3 cards. All right, so this is the normal art for the Bilbo. I'll show that one later. Dwarven Short Sword. First one we've seen of that one. Giant Boulder, Elven King's Harper, Ravenhill Flock, the Mountain King's Return. We've seen that one. Galleon, we've seen him. Oh, the Master of Lake Town. This has been a really cool card. I've seen a lot of people talk about. Death Touch. Whenever a player loses life, that player mills that many cards. Can get kind of crazy. When he dies, draw a card for each graveyard with 7 or more cards in it. So not bad. Pretty good draw power. Nice rare. The Large Bear. So we've seen the Baby Bear, the other bear, and now the Large Bear. Reach, Trample, Haste. Black, green. Island and another Enduring Story. The one with the dwarfs on it. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, I haven't seen too many of this Velveting Butterflies, but it's not a bad card. Guardian of the Halls, Elves, the Ragged Short Spear, the Sentries, Enchanted River's Grasp. This is a common we've not really seen yet. Yeah, Mind Crank in the command zone, pretty good. Enchant Creature. When this ore enters, tap Enchanted Creature and remove all counters from it. Pretty cool. This is obviously... Oh, I thought that was Bilbo going into the water from the thing. But this is different because that's actually Frodo later. So I don't know what part of the scene this is. Maybe it's one of the dwarfs. Enchant Creature loses all abilities and doesn't untap during. This is mean. You put this on their commander, they don't play the game. Tommy did this to me the other day and it was really annoying. He messed me up like that. And Fast Asleep, Bomber remained in spite of all they could do. Goblin Plate Mail. Pretty cool, hardcore art for the Goblin Playmail. You get the Mass Orcs definitely going in the Sauron deck. Dwarven's Short Sword. Celebrate the Mountain King. When it enters Recruit, exile permanents. Old Fat Spider. Yep, support for Shelob right here. Pretty good. Draw a card if your opponent tries to get rid of it. Sylvan Recruiter, really good for that new elf deck. Ooh, Sting. Yes. I needed this card. Another rare. Flash. So you can cast this in at instant speed. When it enters, put a home counter on Sting. For each creature target opponent controls, attach Sting to up to 1 target creature you control. So you get to flash this in for 2, and then it only gives you buffs based off of how many creatures they had, and then this card gets the home counters, and the home counters are new, but I definitely wanted Sting. Really cool one. Oh, nice. Double rare pack. Now, if I really wanted to build something fun, I'm not as crazy about the trolls, but man, this card is really good. Tom, Bert, and William. Obviously, the 3 trolls that got they got turned to stone. The trolls got turned to stone, and it's a really cool card. This card is actually really strong. Wow, 3 rare pack. Containerous Keepers. Affinity for Elves. When it enters, mill 4 cards, then put all elf cards from among them to your hand. Dang, that's busted. That's a pretty good elf card. Lake Town. Nice land, Lake Town. Treasure. Yeah, that's pretty good. Gandalf packs for last. Alright. I mainly need this box, so I can build decks. So I'm getting a lot of cards, but I do want a couple more mythics. 2 for a box is pretty good, I feel like. Well-worn Spatula, Stirrup Trouble. I love this spell. Like this little goblin on there. It's a pretty cool art. I like that art a lot. Gollum the Abandoned. I think we talked about this Gollum before as I pulled one earlier. But Gollum can't block. When it enters, exile to 1 target card from an opponent's graveyard. Each opponent loses 2 life, so not bad. Pay 2, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Return this card from your graveyard to your hand. So free not free, but a sack outlet in your graveyard. Not bad. This Golem's pretty good. Misty Mountain Raiders, Amassing Orcs, Troll Negotiate. We keep seeing all the cool troll cards. I'm not building the troll deck. But this is actually pretty good. 2+1/+1 counters a target creature. Then it fights target creature and opponent controls. Not bad. Nice. Another mythic. Oh, yes. And a really good one. I need this card. This card is crazy. Everybody wants this card. This card is so good. It's got Smaug on it. Obviously missing the little part of a scale in his chest. I love this card. One of the cards I definitely wanted from the set. Heck yeah. I'm so happy about this one. Really good. Really good. Old fool, Bilbo thought. Why? There is a large patch in the hollow of his left breast, as bare as a snail out of its shell. Pretty cool. Obviously talking about that. But man, this card is so strong. You exile the top X cards of your target opponent's library. You may play those cards this turn. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to its mana value rather than pay its mana cost. It's so good. Man, that card is so good. We got the Adder Crop, Lake Town again, and then On an Adventure with Bilbo. I'm really excited about that. I need that for the deck. I'd already put it on my list too, so that's awesome that I pulled it. Man, that's cool. Heck yeah, I really needed that one. I didn't not want to have to pay for that one or the other White Enchantment, which is expensive. Man, that's a cool card. All right, Ori, Keeper of Songs. We'll get through this one. Smile, the Calamity. So we haven't pulled this one common to show you guys yet, but it is a really cool art. Really nice art. Obviously, coming down the... It costs 7, but in my Smaug deck, I got a lot of things that let me play dragons for cheap, and you get to cast it as the Spew Flame, and then just have the dragon afterwards, which is pretty cool. Ravening Warg, Mirkwood Meditator, Dory. Longbody Gray. Gray, ugly looking goblin. What a name. He's not that ugly. I've seen uglier goblins. Like this guy, in terms of goblin, isn't the ugliest one. What do you guys think? It's going in the Sauron deck because I'm amassing armies. Thor Noka Shield. Heck yeah. So this is... I already have one, but this is the one I'm probably building the deck out of. Trample, storied, so you just have 3 or more historic things. And as long as you have an enduring story... It's Jared. It kind of does look like Jared. Artifacts and creatures you control have Ward 1. So I know that doesn't do anything for me playing out artifacts cheaper or anything like that. But this guy comes down at 2. And I really don't have a ton of other like dwarves I like a lot. I like this one a lot. And I like this Thorin because he's trying to lead the party out. And it's probably my favorite one. Maybe not the most powerful for the command zone, but it is really good. Alright, so we got a couple rares here. Thranduil's Company, Landfall decks, really, really good. Wizard Staff, heck yes! Yes! This card is crazy. Obviously, it's Gandalf on there. Equipped creature has prowess. If the ability of equipped creature triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So it's double prowess, unless I'm wrong. Levi can tell me wrong or right, but the equipped creature already has prowess, and then this thing lets the prowess trigger again. And you equip it to wizards for 1. Regardless, it's just like a super strong card. I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but getting their triggered abilities an additional time in general is going to be really good because with Gandalf, I'm going to be playing out spells for free. Just boom, 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 boom. And this lets me do it again. Lets me do it twice. Man, that's a good one. And we got Gollum, Silent Slinker. Meager Meal. Obviously, we know he likes his fish. Really, really cool. Put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature that target player gains 2 life. And it has menace. You could build a Gollum deck with this guy and just make Gollum crazy big. Hard to block him because he's got menace, which is pretty cool. Maybe do it. This could be Tina's deck. Let her play with this Gollum. It's a pretty foil for a common. I'll put that one down to this side. Goblin Army, another Goblin Army. We've seen that one. Rosie's got her own card. Don't say that. Build her a deck. I wish Rosie would play cards with me. Alright, let's see. Ori, Coral, Smile, the Rate Calamity again. Nice to have an extra one. Gandalf. Little Bear. Goblin Plate Armor. The Black Arrow. Okay, we haven't gotten to this one yet. So the Black Arrow, it has flash, so instant speed. When the Black Arrow enters, it deals 1 damage to any target. If a dragon is dealt damage this way, destroy it. So if you know Aaron, if he's playing his dragon deck, just take 1 card out of your deck, put this in there, hope you see it, and kill one of his dragons for free. It's pretty good. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has reach. The equip part of this card really isn't that great. It's only +1/+1 in reach, but it's being able to come down at instant speed. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I can see that Gollum being pretty good, but I like this card. I'm probably not going to throw it in the dwarf deck. I don't know. I'm going to use the card probably, but Eagles to the Rescue. We've not seen that one, but obviously the Bilbo and the dwarves getting rescued by the Eagles. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has flying. You could pay 2 and hybrid mana. Return this card from your graveyard to battlefield. Attach to target creature you control with power 1 or less. That's not bad. Could go in maybe Bilbo or something like that, but not too bad. Gathering of Darkness. Obviously bringing all the goblins together. Amass Goblins 3. Return it to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Probably going to be a big Sauron or something cool, but I'm going to amass so many goblins and orc armies. It's going to be crazy. Ooh, another rare. The Notary Hobbits. I've seen a lot of people put this in their top 10 cards for the set. I don't know if, like... I just don't see the vision too much on it. I mean, it's going to go in my Bilbo deck, but when it enters, if they're not a token, you get 2 tokens that are copies of them. So you pay 5 mana to get 3 copies of this card, essentially. And they all tap for each halfling. Oh, it's each halfling you control. Oh, wow. That's actually 3 mana then, just from them. Oh, okay, I see now. This card is kind of busted. That's a good card. It's a really good card. The Eagles card would be so strong in pre-release, yeah. Yeah, 3 guys that tap for 3 each. That's a really good card. Now, I think whenever I saw people go over it, I thought it just said like tap for 1 mana or something like that. But yeah, they all tap for each. It's pretty crazy. Mirkwood and the Dwarf. Yeah, 3 guys that tap for each. Oh man, and there's other things that let you untap them too. Obviously, man, that's kind of crazy. Getting a lot of good rares. Only 3 mythics so far, but I don't really know. Like, you're not guaranteed anything in Magic, but I've heard like different things. Like 2 a box is pretty solid. Elven King's Harper. Rage into the Valley. We've not seen this one yet. You draw a card and lose 1 life. Amass Goblins 2. Can't go wrong there. That's actually really sick art. Look at that one. That's actually really cool. The Goblin Army getting ready to come fight. Dang, that's a sick art. Oh, Beaufort, Reliable Guardian. These arts are so cool. Not bad. Instant, give something hexproof, indestructible. It's a dwarf. Boom, lifelink. You can make him your commander. A 1-drop dwarf. He has lifelink. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Bilbo, we've seen so many of this Bilbo. Gandalf, Spark Starter, so we haven't seen this Gandalf yet. Oh, this is the one getting ready to make him throw the stuff for reach. When it enters, deal 3 damage. Divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. That's not that great. I'm only going to be running it because it's a Gandalf. But I will run it. It's really not great. The Last Light of Durin's Day. A pretty iconic part of the books. Whenever a mountain you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. If it has 6 or more quest counters on it, sacrifice it. If you do, search your hand and or library for a dragon card and put it into the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle. It's going in Smaug. Easy peasy. I got a lot of mountains in that deck. I probably maybe need to up more mountains in it, but it's a pretty art. Obviously, what they're thinking is I don't know why it lets you go get the dragon, but I'm happy for it. It's a really good card. Elven King's Harper, a Schwamp, and a Treasure. We're getting there. Not too many packs left. Do all the Gandalf packs for last. Alright, we got Smaug's Fury, Crew Blade, Magnificent Inn, Warg Tactics, Iron Hill Stalwart, Bjorn, Reluctant Host. Obviously, the Shapeshifter Bjorn, pretty cool. May play additional land on this turn. Rage into the Valley, we just saw. Down to Goblin Town, another one. Heck yeah. Beeford, we've seen him before. Woodland Weavemaster. The Eagles are coming. First one of this. The Eagles are coming. It is Kicker, 2 and 2 white. So that's 2, 4, 5. If you pay 6, you get the kick cost. Choose target creature you own. If this spell was kick, instead choose any number of target creature you own. Return each chosen creature to your hand at the beginning of the next upkeep. Create a 4/4 white bird soldier creature token. Dang, that is pretty good. They go to board wipe. In white, are you holding up 6 mana in white though? That's kind of a lot. I mean, it's a good card. Not bad. I'll probably throw it in something. Oh, Night Howl Pursuer, foil art on that one. That's pretty nice. An Island and a Goblin Army. A lot of Gandalf packs. think the Gandalf packs are going to be where it's at. Faux show. Lakeshore Apothecary, Moment of Glory, Wood Elves, Tidings of War, Stony Voice to Goblins. Telling you, I love that card. We got Bjorn again. Nori. Alright, we haven't seen Nori yet. Show him off to you guys. Nori, Teller of Tales. When Nori attacks, target attacking creature gains first strike till the end of the turn. That's not bad. Pretty good. I'm going to be beefing up some dwarfs with equipments, so not a bad effect at all. Old Grash. Pursuer. Bomber. We've heard Bomber before. Lake Town Mariners. We've seen that one. Yes, yes. Okay, yes. I needed another one of these for Smaug. Smaug is about to be putting in some work. So Desolation of Smaug deals 3 damage to each non-dragon creature. Add 4 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells. Smaug. Which is really, really good. So you're paying 4 to get back 4. Essentially, this is going to be a free spell on the turn that you're playing out Smaug. Man, this card is so good. I am so happy about this card. I needed it. It's meant to be. Definitely needed that one. Moment of Glory, Island, and a Treasure. Smaug is coming up. We got the Desolation, Inside Information. Missing a couple things. I'll show you some other stuff I pulled earlier. I couldn't wait to open up everything with you guys. Uneasy Partings, Dwarven Whirling, Iron Heels, Crude Blade, Gunda Bag, Raging to the Valley, Masters, Counselors, Vigilance. This creature gets +2/+0 for each card with graveyard with 7 or more. 7, 14, 28, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So you can get +8 on this guy? That's not bad. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target player mills 3 cards. Huh. That's a cool card. Great, ugly looking goblin. Now, is he uglier here than he was in the other art? I don't think so. I don't know what we did with the other art for him. I guess I put it back in there. I thought we pulled a cool art of him, but he's not that ugly. I really think I could have named one of the other ones there. We got Thorn again. I guess I'll use him in my Cloud deck now that I have an extra copy. Oh, the Lord of the Eagles. Beautiful card. Really, really cool. 9 mana, but he has Flash. And 8/8. The ancient eagles of the northern mountains were proud, strong, and noble-hearted, the greatest of all birds, because they're OP. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control, with flying, and he has flying. Really beautiful card. Really cool if you want to build an eagle deck. It had to be mono blue, which I think is a little tough. If it had been blue and white on here, I probably would have built this guy. But a nice rare to hit. Long Lake Nuisance. Not bad. Mountain. It's foil version. I believe I might need one of those for the deck. I really don't know if you care about the recruit that much, since that one's a bird, though. I don't think that's going to go in the bard deck. It could be. It recruits, which is not bad. Pinecone Strike. Communications. Ordinary Bear. Nori again. Elvin Harper. The Old Thrush. Sound the Trumpets. The counter spell. Nasty little rabbit. I don't like that they call the rabbit nasty. Another Dwarven Mauler. Going to be great for my other decks. Chief Orcs Company again. Another rare. Thorin's Last Stand. Foil art for the common. A foil plane. Very nice. And a wolf token. That's a pretty scary wolf token right there. Alright, we're almost down to the Gandalf packs. I think I opened up one Gandalf pack before I decided I was going to wait to open the Gandalfs. Yep, I opened one Gandalf pack beforehand, and that was the one that had the Golem in it. So, Asgarath, Garrison, Warg Tactics, Pinecone, Reverend Howl, Velvet Butterflies, Dory, Bearer of Friends, Thorin's Last Stand. It's the second one from this box. These arts are cool, but I'm getting a scene box also, so I don't need this card. Or I don't need another copy of this art. Alright, cool. We got Dane, Lord of the Iron Heels, Vigilance, and Storied. As long as you have an enduring story, creatures can't attack you unless controller pays 1 for each of those. So not bad. Nice stall card for the decks. Definitely going to use it. Dude, Bomber, get out of my backs. Another Black Arrow. Another Bilbo's Gambit. I'll take that. It's a good card. Island and Treasure. Alright. Good stack of rares going. put those uncommons back. Those are the commons there. These are our full arts. Alright, so far, before the Gandalf packs, these are our 3 mythics. Inside information, Elrond and Gollum. 3 good mythics. The Desolation Smog is definitely the best rare for me that I've gotten so far out of these packs. Alright, we're getting to the Gandalf packs. I feel good. I kind of want to open the box topper in between, but we'll wait on the box topper. I'll do the box topper in my 1 collector pack last, I guess. Save the best for last for you guys. Maybe I'll pull that ring. Show you the recruit card again? Which one? Patient instructor. Oh, you're talking about the... I was talking about the bird. You're probably not playing that bird in Bard. Old Fat Spider. Part in Friendship. Not one that we've seen before or rare. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies. Very sad. Reveal cards on top of your library until you reveal a creature card. If the mana value is less than or equal to the number of lands you control, put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. This ability triggers only once. I was waiting for that part because I knew it was going to say the only once, and that's how they nerf these cards. It would be pretty busted otherwise. But that's not bad. Like if you run like a big green monsters, bad like creatures matters deck, and you want to get value, like whenever they die, reveal cards for the lands. As long as you get the lands, you play it for free. That's a good card. I'll probably throw that in my I have a landfall like deck. I'll find a place for that one. Roads go on ever on. Really cool art here. Search your library for the 2 basic planes. Exile them, then shuffle. Gain 2 life. Interesting. So gaining life, probably go on my Aerith deck. Put a card exiled with the saga into its owner's hand. So you're going to get search 2 basic planes, gain 2 life, and then eventually over 2 more turns, get them to your hand. Okay. Whenever you attack this turn, target attacking creature gets, or target creature you control gets +1/+1 for each planes you control. So it really makes you want to be in a mono white kind of deck. It's not bad. It's not bad. Misty Mountains Raiders, Plains, Goblin Army. Oh, this is one of my favorite themes. Moon Runes, the extended version, if you guys are curious. Alright. Moment of Glory. Schmaug, the Great Calamity. Gollum. Mirkwood Meditator. Mirkwood Dwarven Sword. Elven Raft Steerer. I love the art on that one. So pretty. Eagle of the Great Shelf. Whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 till in turn for each other creature. Woo, that's not bad. Nice. Anthony, you run 1,000,000 tokens. This guy comes down. Next turn, he's swinging with flying, and maybe is +20/+20. One shot your opponent. That's not bad. It's a good eagle. Eagle of the Great Shelf. Not bad. All right. Thrower's Map. We've not seen this one yet. When Thrower's Map enters, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Okay. Pay 2 tap, draw and discard. So you're mainly doing it for that draw and discard, especially with the Marvel set. There's a lot of good things that say draw discard. I honestly run a package in Schmaug that's let me draw discard, and I can burn people when I discard with the Ninja Turtles card, Cool But Rude. Let me burn people up. Dane. I think we've seen this Dane before. Yeah, because he gets the axe, attach it to him. When he attacks, each equipped attacking creature gains double strike till the end of the turn. So this is the one, if he was the white and red one, I would be building him as my dwarf commander. But they made him mono red. I get it because this is the Dane that's like just straight aggro. Like it fits the theme of mono red. But I wish this one had been red and white and he would be my commander. But he unfortunately is not. But I did need him. And then another of the Chief Warg. Another one here. Foil version this time, though. This is not the one that Levi needs. But maybe would want it for his deck. It's a foil one. Alright, y'all. What's going to be my next mythic? I feel like one more would be fair. 4 in a box. Be nice. What am I missing? There's some other things I'm missing. Bjorn, Desolation Prowler. Pay 2 life. This creature gets +2/+2 till the end of the turn. Activate this only once each turn. They always ruin cards by saying only once each turn or once per turn. So Late Town Toy Maker. We've not seen this one yet. This card's really good, though. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you draw 2 or more cards this turn, another target creature you control gets +3, +0, and first strike. It's not hard to draw 2 or more cards a turn. This card's kind of nutty. This is a good card. Definitely not bad at all. Burn, Tree and Fern. Gandalf throwing the fire pine cones at him. Alright, comes down, does 6 damage to target creature and opponent controls. Destroy an artifact an opponent controls. Okay, and then add 1 red, add 1 red. I like that this is not in the reverse way, so that way you get value off this card, 4 mana, to essentially kill a creature and an artifact. Not bad. And then you get mana. I like this one a lot. That one's probably going to Smaug, to be honest. Feely, the Pathfinder. We've not had this one yet. Story, as long as you have an Enduring Story, creatures you control get +1/+1. A nice Anthem effect. And then whenever Feely or another non-token dwarf you control enters, create a 2/2 red dwarf. Whoa, that's not once per turn. Dang, Feely's kind of good. Whenever Feely or another non-token dwarf you control enters, get a 2/2 red dwarf creature token. You're doubling your creatures too, so like he enters, you already get one. And then another. That's a pretty good. Not bad at all. Not bad, Feely. Good card. Gandalf, Spark Starter. I have one of these. Not a foil one, so that's cool. Goblin Town. I love the art on Goblin Town. What a cool art. Such an insane scene in the movie. Alright, what's this other mythic gonna be? Please. Tidings. The Great Fierce Bee. Bilbo Baggins again. It's like our 4th one. Rage into the Valley. So finally a full art like this that is not something in the scene box. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong. But this is just a cool art of Rage into the Valley. I actually kind of like the Rage into the Valley, the full art, the regular art version better than this one. But you draw a card, lose a life, and amass goblins. It's going to be great in my Sauron deck. Alright, Winterland, Wilderland Scrouger. So, wolf eating a big bone. When this creature attacks, while you control a creature at 4 or greater, power 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Wow, that's really good. Wolves are going to be so good. Dane, we've seen Dane. You gotta pay to attack. Bolg of the North. I have one of these. I didn't explain to you guys what he did, but Bolg of the North. Legendary creature, Goblin Soldier. One of my favorite goblins. And I really want to build this guy. When he enters, you may sacrifice another creature. When you do, Bolg deals damage equal to that creature's power to another target creature. I wish that this had said any target. Then I would have been a lot happier with this card. If excess damage was dealt this way, amass goblins X, where X is that excess damage. So in this deck, I guess it makes you want to just build up your goblin army, sacrifice that goblin army to do damage to something, and you're not really missing out on like how big the army was, because say you like throw 12 damage at a 4/4, now you get 8 back onto your army. So it's not bad. I'm just going to throw it in my Sauron deck. It's already amassing things, and it's like a cool card. The Gigantic Big Bear. Alright, so a bear that we haven't seen yet. This is the big bear. We've seen a lot of the bears. Can't be countered, so that's awesome. Hexproof and haste. Can't complain about a big beat-em-up bear. It's a rare, too. Wow, stick up a rare slot. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. It's a strong bear. Gigantic Big Bear. That's going to be a freaking pre-release winter card right there, if I've ever seen one. It has hexproof, and it can't be countered. It comes down, they got to answer it, and that's pretty good. That's a good bear. A good bear. It's a little bear family. Thranduil, we had a lot of this Thranduil. Gandalf, Spark Starter, the cool art. Pretty cool. I don't really like his effect, but I love Gandalf, and it's going in the deck, because I just need legendary wizards. His deck is very specific, needing the wizards to be legendary. Oh, Great Gilded Boat. So, obviously, Círdan, the shipwright, his boat. When you attack, recruit. Recruit is awesome, obviously. And crew 2, So you're going to attack, you're going to recruit. That at least gives you 1 to crew with it. And then next turn you get it 4/4. It's just mainly because it lets you recruit. This letting you recruit, because you can play this down and attack with something else. This card is going to be really, really good in any recruit deck. It only takes 2 to crew it. This is a good rare. All right, we got Azog. This is a good goblin right here. 2 and a black for 1/3. Not the best stats, whatever. When Azog enters, destroy up to 1 other target creature. Its controller amasses Goblin X, where X is that creature's power. If you control that creature, you draw a card. So when it enters, I destroy another creature. I'm going to amass Goblin X, where it's that creature's power. And then I get to draw a card, which is not bad because you can destroy your Goblin army, draw a card, right? Because amass Goblins are X that creature's power. If you control that creature, draw a card. Yeah, so you can just kill your army, bring him out, draw a card, get the same amount of the army back, which is not bad. Really cool. But it's only when he enters. I wish this one was enter or attacked. Be a lot better, but it's going to help me out in my Sauron deck. Definitely going to. I needed one, so that's awesome. A foil Bilbo, which is great. Love this art of Bilbo. It's one of the few arts where Bilbo actually looks really cool, like he knows what he's doing. You can just keep blinking him in and out. Just do a blink Bilbo deck. I just know my brother would not like that. That would not be a fun deck for him, for Bilbo. The best Bilbo deck is the one I have built already, which is Bilbo and Sam and your... I don't really like the shenanigans of burning people and stuff, but I have that deck kind of built to swing in. And a lot of times I kill people with commander damage, and it's really annoying. It's 5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage. And then burning people and healing and stuff. It gets kind of fun. It's just a lot to keep up with. I got another Lake Town Toy Maker. So if Levi doesn't pull one in, can have that one. Bothersome Noisemaker. When you cast a non-creature spell, Mass Goblins 1. Gonna be busted in Sauron. The Large Bear. Smaug. Yeah, boy. My other mythic. It was meant to be. Meant to be. Flying haste. When it attacks, he deals damage equal to the number of treasures you control to any target. At the beginning of your upkeep, you create a treasure token. This is Smaug. It's a great card. I love this card. Heck yes. I needed one for the deck. My Smaug deck is going to be looking so good now. Man, I'm only going to need a couple cards. Really, really happy to get this one. I love Smaug. Don't know why. The actor did a great job for him in the movies. I already liked how smug was. I feel like Smaug's a troll. He's a dragon, but he's a troll. He trolls people. I like trolling people sometimes, at least if it's League of Legends and stuff. But it was meant to be. It's a mythic one, too. I'm glad I got this. This is awesome. Really awesome. It's my other mythic for the box. Part in Friendship. We've seen this card. Really good card. Vow to Erebor. Obviously, they vowed to get it back. Really cool. Man, I'm so happy I got the Smaug. I got the Smaug and the inside information. I think am I missing a Smaug then? No, is that the common? That one, that one. I think I have all of them now. I think. Not from this box. I opened up a bundle also, but y'all didn't see that one. Sylvan Reader, Desolation Prowler. All right, we got a rare. Yeah, I'll set aside. Although I'm not gonna do anything with the soldier humanoid kind of things. I'm mainly here for the dwarfs, Schmaug. There's more amass goblin good cards in this one than there was for the first one. All the amass army things in Lord of the Rings, I think they made those highly caustic because they thought it'd be busted, and it's not. But the ones here are gonna be way better. I can finally build my Sauron deck now because these cards will help out. But yeah, this box is so good for me. But let's get it with this rare. All right, so Levi said it's good, so let's see what it does. Supper for spiders. It's a pretty bleak art. I mean, it's cool art, but you don't want to be that. These spiders are coming for you. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creature cards in your opponent's graveyard that will put there from the battlefield this turn. They are food artifacts with pay 2, sacrifice artifact, gain 3 life. Are they still creatures, Levi? They're not creatures. Are they? It just says Put them on the battlefield. They are food artifacts. So they're not also food artifacts. It just makes them food artifacts. But you still get their effects, like their ETBs and stuff. This card's crazy. Say someone board wipes and kills all your opponent's creatures and yours. You got 2 mana up. Play this card for 2. You get them all back? But will you get their effects, like their ETBs and stuff, or no? They're just foods now? Like they're nothing else? They're not, because it doesn't say, okay. That's still really good. Now they can't use those creatures. Like someone board wipes, you play this, get all their creatures on your board, make them food. That's pretty good. You know, Levi, I think I need this for Bilbo, though. The Bilbo food deck. This goes crazy in that deck. Gotta be in that deck, too. Make them all foods? You get the effects of them? Oh my god, this card's crazy. I did not look up this card. Holy crap, that's a wild card. Jeez. That is a good card. Yeah, that card's crazy, bro. Just get them all back for 2 mana. That is crazy. Insane. Wow, that card's crazy. Go in the bag, Opportunist. Iron Heels. I love that card. I got a full one now. That's pretty. Wow. That card is absolutely insane. Why is no one talking about this card then? Levi, I don't get it. Yeah, TJ's card's nutty. I have not seen anyone put this on like their top 10. I know it's reactionary, but someone's going to play a board wipe in Commander. And even if like on your turn you play the board wipe, you pay like 5, wipe the board, Toxic Deluge, whatever you want to do, and you pay 2 to put all those creatures back. Like that's pretty good. It's not bad. It's really good. Jeez, for 2. And it's instant in black? Alright. Sorry, I was freaking out about the spider card. It's a good card. Iron Heels, Blacksmith. Dwarf Artificer. I cannot say Artificer to save my life. Double Strike. We've seen him, but this is a cool art. I like this one a lot. Like I said, he could be the, you know, if he was legendary, he could have been the commander. Masters Conciliars. Gloin the Mighty. We've not seen this one yet. Easy Pickings. So he's going after the Wheat Goblin. Yeah, they're not creatures when they return, but you're taking that away from your opponent. Now they can't get them. All right, on the Gloin. We'll go back to that busted card here in a second. Easy Pickings. Gloin going after this. I mean, he's looking pretty hardcore doing it. Doesn't look like Easy Pickings to me. But Easy Pickings deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. So if they just going wide with the whole amassing recruits like Levi's trying to do with his deck, boom, play this, kill them all. And at the beginning of your first main phase, add 2 mana. Oh, so we have seen him, actually. I pulled him before. This is not bad. That 2 red mana, I'm going to use it. Now that I have another copy, I'll probably put one of these in Smaug just to play out a dragon. I'm going to use it to play out a dragon. Alright, we got Thorin, Mountain King, Trample. When it enters, attach any number of target equipment you control to target creature you control. When one or more equipments become attached to that creature this way, that creature deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature. So I need more than 1 copy of this because I need this for Cloud. I know we're talking the Hobbit, but Cloud is obviously one of my favorite decks, and this goes crazy in Cloud. Because I'm already going to have like Ultimate Weapon, Buster Sword put on him, and then I play Thorin out, and say I don't have one attached to him. Do I have to attach anything? Target creature control. When 1 or more equipment... So I have to attach something, so that makes it a little balanced. But man, this guy's good. Really, really good. I like this. I need 2 copies, because it'll go in the Dwarf deck first. If I get another copy, I'll throw the extra one in Cloud. Cloud has enough love. He doesn't need this card as bad as the Dwarf's going to need it. But that's another Mythic. I needed him big time. The Hobbit Hole. Beautiful land. Iron Heels. Yeah, on Cloud, dude. You put that in there. Oh, my God. He's going to do like 16 damages. So just, oh, ping that for 16. Like, that creature's dying. All right, last pack magic. But I need another one. It's going to go in the Dwarf. The Dwarfs are going to... I want that deck to be good, too. It'll probably be what Flippe ends up playing then, since he's saying He really doesn't want to get on to the Bilbo. There's just not a lot of Bilbos that are doing things that my brother wants to do, which is like swinging in for big damage and stuff. Like I saw, like I brought up the what all the different Bilbos. Like none of these Bilbos my brother wants to build with. I don't think like Bilbo's ring. I didn't pull one of those. I need a Bilbo's ring. I think that this one's not bad. The unexpected adventure can't be blocked by creatures 3 or power or more. Whenever Bilbo deals combat damage to a player or battle, put up to 1. This is probably one I'll probably build my brother. Like, this one's not bad, but I got to pull it. So if anyone pulls one, that's the Bilbo I need. I'll build that for my brother. My brother loves Bilbo, and I'm going to build it for him. I have to. He loves Bilbo. Bjorn, down to Goblin Town. This might be one of my favorite cards. I just love saying that. I'm going to keep saying that. Like, I'll put this in all my Lord of the Rings bad guy decks and stuff too. Down to Goblin Town. I don't think that's how they probably say it. Bjorn's Hospitality. All right, we haven't seen this one. When land you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So maybe I could throw it in Titus. 5 and 2 green. This enchantment becomes a bear creature in addition to its other types. This creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Never mind, it's going to my landfall deck. It's not bad. Dang, that's good for the bear deck too, though. Thranduil's Decree. We've seen that one busted. Look at that. There you go, Levi. Now you get to have one too. I pulled another one. This busted card. I guess we're talking about it again. This card is busted. If you guys weren't here for it, we'll talk about it again. Put onto the battlefield under your control all creatures in your opponent's graveyards that were put there from the battlefield this turn. They are food, artifacts. The spiders laughed. I know why they're laughing. You were quite right. They said the meat's alive and kicking. Wow, this card is crazy. I don't know how I missed that one on any of the videos. The Mirkwood Land and the Enduring Story. All right. This card's for Tina. I think Tina will like all these. They're pretty cute. Apparently this Warling is cute. I don't see that guy's. That's cute. He does remind me of my dog Lucky that I had. I don't know if you remember Lucky Teacher. Remember my dad ran over his snout, and he had like the crooked snout. Kind of looks like Lucky a little bit in his face. Lucky was scary when he got mad. So many rares. This is why I like buying like a box of Magic, because you get so many of the rares, and the rares are important. Yeah, we're going to the collector. What do y'all think? Collector or the box topper first? So these are our mythics. We'll look at the mythics again. We got Thorin, Schmaug, Inside Information, Elrond, Gollum. My brother was picking on me building this Gollum for my sister or Tina, but I actually might do something with this Gollum. I think he's not a bad card. It's a 3/1. It comes like he's not bad. Elrond's good. It's just going in the elf deck. I gotta get the big Thranduil. So yeah, Thorin, Schmaug, Inside Information. Like these 2 hits right here, man, the best part. Elrond, Gollum. All right, so box topper last. Levi says so. We'll do box topper last. Collector pack. Let's see, y'all. I really only can afford to get 2. I'm not buying any more collector packs. I usually buy like I usually get like the last one when there's one left and stuff like that, but I just got a lot of stuff to get. I'll try to trade for the most I can. So we got Enchanted River's Grasp, foil. The Well-Worn Spatula, foil. That's me. Cook all the time. Dwarven Short Sword. Short Sword. I struggle to say that for some reason. Nice to have this going in the Coral. Pretty art. That's a really nice art to have foil. All of them like at dinner, but also like quarreling, having a good time. The Iron Hills. Pretty land. My favorite land of the set, I think. Oh, I thought that was the bard you wanted for a second there, Levi. Man. But this is my 3rd of this bard. He's really good. I'm probably throwing him. I know it doesn't seem that great, but I'm probably throwing him into Bumbleflower. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm going to draw the 2nd card. I'm going to put the +1/+1 counter. And then going to gain lifelink on Bumbleflower. Just sounds too good to me. I know there's a couple slots I'll probably take out some of the stacks cards, people really don't like it when I play the one that people can't play cards like outside or whatever, the one that keeps them from playing their commander. Every time I play that card, people get really mad at me. So I'll probably take it out and replace it with this one. I also got to find a spot in that deck for the Black Panther. I have one somewhere around here. All right, Woodland Weave Master, Gnashing of Teeth, not bad. Let's see what we're getting. Bilbo again. Jesus, this is I think the third one that I have of this Bilbo. Like we pulled one already regular there, and we pulled like 3 regular copies of them. So now I got the foil art. This Bilbo just loves me, I guess. Yeah, he probably needs that for his Black Panther deck. I have an extra copy that I can give for him. The Swamp. Very nice foily Swamp. Radagast. Nice. Foil Radagast. Oh, yeah, that, we can go back to that teeth art. That art is really, really good. It's pretty sick. Sorry, I didn't show that one off, but it is crazy looking. Sick art. But, yeah, I didn't pull a Radagast in my box, so I'm pretty happy with this if this is the only thing. I don't know what's behind this other part yet, but I think this is supposed to be the hit slot. I don't open up a lot of collector packs, so I don't know, but this Radagast is so good. I don't have a mono green deck, and I may get around to building him. The first creature spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast and be cast as though it had flash, which is crazy. Your opponent goes to swing in on you, and then you flash in like the Hulk, and now they're gonna die having to battle the Hulk, or I don't know, whoever you want to bring down, you get to flash it in. So it's actually a really, really good card. And what do we got behind it? Ooh, yes! Oh, wow, nice! Wow, that's a good hit! Dude! Oh! Wow! Glimmering Splendor, a foil! This card is crazy. This is going to be, I think, not like a crazy expensive card, but man, this card is so good. It sucks that it's not red, because I can't put it in Smaug, even though it's a Smaug card. Look, it's Smaug. Looking at the... Man, this card is crazy. Y'all, this is a really, really good card. This enchantment is busted. It's going to go in every white deck. It's not as good as Smothering Tide, I don't think, but it's right there next to it. This card is insane. Whenever your opponent draws their second card each turn, get a treasure token. This is going to Bumbleflower. They are drawing cards every time. I'm casting spells in their turn. I'm drawing cards, they're drawing cards. But if you don't have a deck that can get this top effect, the card has it on there, which makes it good. So you pay 2 in a white, and you get to 2 target players each draw a card. It's pretty good. And it's really, really, really good. Yeah, Mana Tithe at home. This card is crazy. I can't believe I just pulled a foil of this. Man, that was a good collector pack. Golly. Foil, I'm so happy. We got in Bilbo's Gambit full art. I'll take it. That's a really, really good card. Like I said, I think this card is insane. Another really good card here. This is just counterspell for white. You gift a treasure, return target spell to its owner's hand. The best part about this card, too, if the gift was promised, players can't cast spells this turn. If you want to be really, really mean, you play this on your opponent first playing something, and now they cannot cast anything else. This card is insane. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on this. Other content creators I know that I follow, they're like, this card's not that good, blah, 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 blah. I think this card is that good. It's really, really good. You are giving them the treasure, but who cares? Their turn is over. Players can't cast spells this turn. Not just them, everybody who thought they were doing something on that turn. If you don't counter this, it's GG's. No one is casting spells that turn. This card is crazy. Really good card. Jeez, that was a good collector pack. Oh, wow. Oh, my God, another one. Heck yeah. Jeez, a Mithril Coat. All right, so this is the reprint art. I think you can only get these in collector packs. I could be wrong. Levi might have to, fix that for me. I don't know if you can only get this one in collector packs or box toppers, I think. Yeah, I think box topper collector pack is how you get the reprint art of this card. But, man, this art is sick. Obviously, it's them, with Bilbo and his Mithril Coat being a really big deal. But yeah, man, this reprint is so nice. This has been a crazy collector pack, y'all. This has been so good. Oh man, another one, Desolation Smog. Heck yeah! Oh my god, I got another one. I got the nice art of Desolation Smog. This is a good pack. Oh, and it's like this music too. Oh man, Riddles in the Dark. This is such a good song. Desolation of Smaug, the cool art. Now I got a cool art for my deck. Man, I love this card. Jeez. I was happy enough just getting the other Desolation of Smaug, but having this one is, wow, what a crazy pack. This is such a good pack. The Mithril Coat, the Smaug, the Splendor, the Gambit, and the Radagast. Holy moly, what a pack. I'm feeling very thankful and very, very lucky. I'm usually not this lucky, so this has been actually really, really nice. In One Piece recently, like 2 or 3 months ago, I pulled like the Robin card, and I'm just used to like not pulling great cards. So I usually don't get too excited. So this has actually been a lot of fun for me, y'all, to open up these packs and like get some really good hits and like get excited about it. Because like I'm gonna use all these cards too. I'm gonna play all of these. Maybe Radagast I don't build, but man, what a crazy pack! There's the Radagast, the Splendor, the Gambit, the Smaug, and the Mithril Coat. What a pack. Yeah. This was my pack for sure. Holy crap. The Radagast is cool. If someone at the shop really wants to build this, I'll trade it to them if they don't pull one. Because I would build this deck, but I'm not... I like Radagast a ton, but Mono Green doesn't seem as hard as like Mono Black or anything like that. So, man. God, Leah, foil... That is such a good pack. The Mythics... My rares. Heck yeah. I'll show y'all the alt art and the regular one together. Pretty cool. This one definitely feels more desolation. This one too, obviously, like bad stuff's going on because it's the water part, but this is like the city. But obviously this one has Smaug right there on it too, so wow. Alright, y'all. One more thing, we got the box topper pack. I feel very, very happy and excited about everything I got so far. Don't buy these boxes expecting to get your money back off of like the box topper. There are really good reprints in this. Every card is like a solid reprint, but the monetary value for what's in these packs is so swingy. Just treat this like an extra nice thing on top if you're opening up a Hobbit box, and treat it that way. Don't get mad if you don't get the ring or the, you know, Orcish Bowmasters or everything like that. Like, I'm really happy about everything I got. So whatever's in this pack is just like a cool, nice, extra thing. And I hope a lot of people in the community treat it that way, because I've seen a lot of people being really negative about the box topper when it really is just supposed to be an extra nice thing that they're doing. What do you guys think it's going to be? I'm thinking... I don't know which ones they could be. If I had to guess, I'm feeling the Gandalf. Mainly because I never built that other Gandalf, and I know that they have a reprint for the art here. So, let's see. Get it center for you guys. And we got... Oh, Galadriel! Wow! I'm going to build this Galadriel. I have the whole, like a whole green deck over here off to the side. To build her, and I haven't really done it yet because I wanted the like the other version of her. So I had this alt art now. I'll probably build her. It's actually really, really good. I love this art a lot. This is a really pretty art. Holy crap. It's really, really nice, Mr. Wiz. Yeah. Jeez. It really is. I'm going to build her. Yeah, I have the whole deck. I just haven't done it because these colors don't speak to me as much, and now I have a cool art to build her with. I definitely will do it now because, man, this art is really, really... It's a unique art. Definitely something very different from the set. Yeah, I told you. I talked about her a long time ago wanting to build her, but I just didn't want to have to, you know, pay the money to get the Galadriel card. And I actually like this one a lot, so now I definitely have to build her. I have all the cards put aside, too. I built it around, like, scrying a lot. And then just playing out a bunch of like elf creatures and tokens and things like that. But it'll just be like an elf tribal deck. This would definitely be a more fun one, and now I can use some of these color combinations. But wow, that is a beautiful card. Really happy with this hit. I don't know how expensive this one is. Like I said, this has just been a nice surprise. And wow, now I got a commander deck to build with her, which would be really, really cool. But those are hits for that one. I also opened up, a bundle. So I just want to show you guys that I actually pulled something really, really awesome from, my pack earlier that I opened that I couldn't wait. I was at the shop and I couldn't wait for you guys, so I had to open up one. So this was just out of regular pack. I did end up getting the really cool Smaug Wicked Worm. Really amazing card. I'll try to check it out just to see it for you. It's not foil. I'm playing with this card. This is going to be my commander. And these cards look absolutely amazing in person, y'all. They look really, really cool. This is this whole like worn book. Like this looks like a book page that you're flipping over. And I really love these arts so much. I was very fortunate to pull this card. This is the commander I'm building, which is absolutely awesome that I was able to do it. But man, these cards look sick. I actually want the Gandalf one as well. All these cards are really, really cool. So I was able to pull that. Super happy about it because it is the commander for the deck. I don't remember which Smaug cards I'm missing at the moment. But man, I was really happy to pull this. And then also I got the Glamdring, Foe Hammer, and a cool Elven Passage from other packs. But really, really cool. Man, I got the Galadriel too that I get to build a commander out of, which can be really cool. Really, really nice. The Smaug, Galadriel. Really happy about this. I got my art card here. It's Gandalf and the White Council. Really, really cool. Uncover the Moon Letters. So them at the front of the gate. But man, that was really fun. I love The Hobbit so much. Lord of the Rings is the only reason I ever started playing Magic the Gathering. I would not have played Magic. I had friends and people for years ask me to play Magic, and I never wanted to. And then when the Lord of the Rings came out, I remember buying a couple of the decks. I'm like, all right, I'll play Magic now. And then they end up making, Final Fantasy, which really put me into Magic all the way. And if it wasn't for Universes Beyond, I wouldn't be playing Magic. At least not like this. And I am super excited about The Hobbit. This is a smaller set, so I'll have a little bit easier time. I'm still collecting things from the Lord of the Rings. I'm still missing some cool arts and things like that. But this being a smaller set is really, really cool. The Glamdring is a really powerful card going into Gandalf and stuff. But man, I'm really happy about this. Really, really cool. I am super excited. This was definitely a box mint for me. This is probably the most fun I've had opening product in maybe since I opened up my case of Ava for Union Arena, which is a different card game. This has been the most fun I've had opening anything. I got really, really excited when I opened up that Miss All Sunday, but that was kind of like a random thing, a random pack here, not like a whole experience like this. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to be using all these cards to build with. Hopefully I can help Levi build some of his decks now too, and a couple other people. I'm building my brother a deck, and now I get to build this Galadriel, which is, building commander decks is kind of stressful. It's not like a simple task. Sometimes I just sit at my computer for like hours, like going through cards and trying to get it, which is really fun. Like deck building for Magic is really cool, but man, this Galadriel is really, really nice, and I got the Smaug, so... All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Please, leave the video a like, subscribe. I really appreciate all y'all hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun. I'm excited for The Hobbit. I think, what are you guys trying to build? What commander decks? I know Levi said something about wanting to build Bard. I don't know if I've heard too many other people at the shop saying things they wanted to build, though. So, I got a whole box, so I'll probably have extras of commons and uncommons for any of y'all that want to build a deck. Because I am building a lot of decks, like I said before, but I'm going to have a lot of the commons, uncommons, because probably next week I may buy another box or something like that to just try to chase some more cards and stuff. But this has been really fun. This has been really cool. I really have, what I can go to my deck list. I know y'all probably want to do this with me, but what am I missing for Smaug that I didn't pull out of this? Bilbo, Smaug. I can just search up Smaug cards, I guess. This is what my list right now. Smaug. Alright. We got Smaug's Fury, Smaug the Calamity, Smaug the Impenetrable, Smaug the Magnificent, Smaug the Wicked Worm, and Desolation of Smaug. I have all the Smaug cards. I'm ready to go. Bard the Wolves. Looking back at Shelob now. I've always wanted to build Shelob, but I just don't have enough like spider cards. But yeah, I got everything I need for Smaug. I did already put that cool art. Smaug's Fury, everything. Heck yeah. I guess I can change this one to the cool art. Not the foil one. Does it say which one's foil? Oh, yeah, I guess that one. Boom! The Smaug. What does this one look like? Oh, this is that is the dream card, obviously. This one right here, but yeah. Heck yeah. All right, y'all. Well, it's a late Wednesday here, for me especially, but that was a lot of fun. I'll see you on the next one. I'll try to do an opening for Inuyasha when it comes out. Just trying to see how much I can get of the set first. But man, the Horde, yeah, I need the Horde also. But all right, y'all, that's it. I gotta get ready to get. This has been really exciting. I gotta get ready to go to bed. But I'm probably gonna try to like not mess with these cards and spend too much time on it. But like I said, leave the channel some love. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. That was a ton of fun. I'll see y'all later.